Good day everyone, I am back in Hawaii and I decided that I was going to return to Kualoa Ranch. And last time I was here, I went horseback riding and it was an absolute blast. But I decided if I come back that I would try another excursion and I'm going to go ride on their e-bike ride. They have two different options for e-bikes. They have the novice, which is about 2 hours, and then they have the more advanced, which is 3 hours. I've chosen the novice. It's been a while since I've ridden a bike. I know that I'm going to be able to ride this, but I am a little rusty. A couple recommendations for you should you choose to do the e-bike ride here is that it is non-negotiable. You must have closed-toe shoes, so please do not arrive here in flip-flops. Also, this is an activity. It happens rain or shine. So check the weather. You might need to bring a raincoat. It is Hawaii. It rains all the time. When you get here, you will need to go to the ticketing line. Yes, even though you have a reservation, you'll still need to go to the ticket line. You'll actually get your physical ticket and then you'll go over to whichever counter for your adventure that you're going to participate in. And a couple of things to clarify I learned after checking in is that yes, you do get a dry bag. You can clip it to the front of your bike. It's more than enough. Don't bring a backpack if you don't have to. It's just extra weight you're gonna have to carry. Once you get checked in at the e-bike station, you also will end up starting out doing an assessment to make sure you can even ride a bike. So let's go ahead and go check out Jurassic Park. So we just got to our first stop. It's a World War II bunker behind me. So far, I'm loving the tour. And then who wouldn't love this freaking view? And in typical Hawaii fashion, it starts raining. Back to typical Hawaii fashion, it stopped raining. So many movies have been filmed here at Kualoa Ranch, and it's not just Jurassic Park, even though that's really the one that's made it the most famous here, but there's been other very iconic ones, 50 First Dates, Battleship, Windtalkers, Triple Frontier, Jumanji, the list goes on and on. We got to ride through what they affectionately call here at Kualoa Ranch, Hollywood Lane, because that's where a lot of scenes have taken place in many movies, like 50 First Dates with the Penguin, and they try to get Lucy's attention.
On the road, thank you. Right there. Perfect.
Got to ride through the meadow that also had the giant Godzilla footprints. And you might recognize this scene from Jurassic Park. This is the log that's in the very first one that they're looking at the meadow.
Please. But you never look at birds the same way.
2 hours later, the e-bike tour is over, and what do I think? I think it was awesome. I would say that was just as good, if not even better, than the horseback riding, and I do love horseback riding. The e-bikes, super easy to use. I hardly broke a sweat. I'm sweating right now because it's Hawaii. It's just hot and humid here. But as for the exertion from the bike, piece of cake. You only stayed in 2 modes, eco and turbo. The guide was awesome. Hilarious, very kind, very patient, and the staff were amazing. In fact, we had a mechanical problem with one of the bikes. The chain broke. So they radioed down at home base and a UTV brought up a replacement bike and we were back on the road in no time. I didn't film a whole lot while I was on the bike just for safety reasons. So if you have a GoPro and you're able to attach it to your helmet or even to somewhere on your body, I'd say it's worth it. That's my only regret. Nothing against Kualoa. That's just my own personal thing I need to take a note of. I think I need to go ahead and invest into a GoPro. If you found this video helpful or gets you motivated to book an excursion here with Kualoa, give me a like, give me a subscribe, thumbs up, or comment down below if you've done a different excursion here and what your experience was like. Because I can promise you I will probably be back to Hawaii. Until then, I'll see you on my next adventure. Bye!